Hi, my name is Amar and I'm a certified career coach from ICC. Uh, I'm a career counselor providing the counseling to the students who are looking for the job or who are struggling to change the job. In my last 4 year career in counseling, I have seen so many students, so many freshers or experienced candidate also. They are doing some common mistake. So today we are going to talk about the common mistakes which we people as a fresher or as an experience, we are doing those common mistakes. The agenda of this video is to overcome those challenge, to talk about those common mistake, as well as to improve those mistakes so that we will not do the same mistake again and again, and we can search a better career, a better job. The first thing first, my advice to all the people who are looking for the job is to don't be desperate in looking for the job, and don't lose the hope. Don't give up on first round of interview, second round of interview, third round of interview. Moving on to, let me share one screen. Moving on to step by step, we will talk about those mistakes and we will try to overcome those challenge with the help of this video. So I'm sharing my screen and we will talk about those common mistake one by one. So yes, just I told, right, I am a certified career counselor by ICC. So I have observed in my last 3 to 4 year career what common mistakes we people are doing. So I have seen there are a lot of people who are providing too much information in their resume which is not at all required. And moving on to cover letter, there are a lot of people who are not even aware about what is cover letter. There are a lot of people, if they are aware what is cover letter, then they don't know what to write in cover letter. And the common mistake which we people are doing, we will create a cover letter and we will keep on sending that particular one cover letter in all the job, in all the companies, which is not at all required. We have to customize our cover letter, we have to customize our resume, we have to customize our email subject, email body according to every single company and every single job description. We should not apply all the job whatever I can see over the social media or the job portals. Let first I have to check that I am qualified enough to apply this job. My qualification, my experience is suitable for this particular job or not. We are doing some common mistake while going for the interview. Make sure you dress always just like a professional. And during the interview, if you don't know the answer, say I don't know the answer. Because the path which right now you are going, recruiter or interviewer has already crossed that path. If you're trying to bluff in the interview and you know don't know the answer, then trust me, same things can happen when you will be taking the interview and somebody will try to bluff you and you will be easily catch that person. So think like an interviewer. If you don't know the answer, tell I don't know the answer. Don't try to bluff, and use the power of social media, use the power of LinkedIn, use the power of Blue Tie, use the power of Facebook and network as much as you can. Don't be shy, be shameful if you want to get the job. What common mistake we people are doing after the interview, we are not doing the follow up. And make sure while doing the follow up, always make sure to send a thank you note while doing the follow up. And being an experienced candidate, never ever do the mistake to leave the job on a bad note. And if we talk about how to apply the job, so if you come across any kind of job in social media like LinkedIn, So read the job description carefully. Recruiter might have given you the email ID. Recruiter might have given you the link. Recruiter might have given you the contact number. Don't just go in the comment section and say I am interested. Don't just go in the comment section and send a resume. Check the required information has already been provided. Check and then apply rather than giving the interested comment and the required information in comment section. It is not required. Sometimes recruiter may forget to follow up in the LinkedIn. They will keep on checking their email, they will keep on checking their WhatsApp or Telegram, whatever the platform they have given in the job description. So never ever do the mistake to write I am interested in the comment section. Might be you lose the job. Just you say interested, you will keep on waiting for the reply, and meanwhile somebody else will get the job. While sending the resume without the information, if you are sending resume, then there are so many common mistakes which we people are doing. First mistake is your resume document name should be professional. Your email ID should always be professional. Your email content should always be professional with a good cover letter. Your email subject should always be having a relevant information. I'm just sharing the screen, giving an example. This is a wrong format. So don't do this mistake. Someone has done, and I'm sorry I have taken an example, but the intention to share this example to improve yourself. Okay. Moving on to how to apply the job with the correct information. See this example which I have taken here. This person has just said in the subject box, I have applied for the job, and there is no information, just a simple resume. Trust me, think like a recruiter. If you're getting thousands of resume and everybody is saying applied for the job and just one resume, do you think it is relevant or required enough information to proceed for your application? It is not. As a recruiter, we have to screen lot of resume, and one good resume is taking more than not more than 3 seconds. Within 3 seconds, your resume might get rejected. So think wise while sending the resume. Moving on to next one. There are a lot of people who are just sending the resume in WhatsApp, Telegram, LinkedIn comment section without the relevant information. They will say, hi, I am looking for the job, please help me. Now think like a recruiter. If somebody is saying, hi, I am looking for the job, please help me. Where to help? How to help without the relevant information? And if one person is saying like this, there are thousands of people who will be saying like this. And do you think recruiter had the time to search all the thousand message? I don't think so. So don't do this common mistake. Now coming on to resume mistake, there are a lot of people who are doing just copy paste from other friends' resume. It is not relevant. Every single resume should be customized along with your good cover letter. If you are sending the resume, your resume should be customized according to the job description, according to the company, according to the profile of the job. Your resume should not have so much flashy things like your photo is not required, your passport number is not required, your blood group is not required, your gender is not required, your hobby is not required. These things are not required in the professional resume. These things are not relevant. There are a lot of people who have just given multiple color in one resume. It is not required. Don't do this mistake. And photo resume is not required. Your resume should not be more than one page if you are a fresher. If you are an experienced, then try to keep the maximum achievement, maximum project information, and don't just copy paste the content from social media or the company website and you paste in your resume. It is not relevant. Always mention your achievement in your resume. rather than your hobby. Your email format, it should be professional. Make sure your contact number, your email id should be professional. Contact number should always be 24 by 7 on. If it is off, your mobile number is off even for 1 second, it should not happen. Your email address, it should be professional. Don't, your email address should not be like rock 786 or 001 bond 007. These things are not professional. Your email address should be your first name, your last name, and then yet it is gmail.com or outlook or yahoo, whatever, but it should be professional. If you have unprofessional gmail or email id, try to change it today, and trust me, you will get the better result. So your, what should be your email subject? I have shown some example in the slide before that, right? So there are a lot of people who have just given my resume, my cv, recruitment 2020, applied for the job, detail attached, please find my detail. Wow, what a blunder this. We should not do, we should give the relevant information. Now the question is, if I am saying relevant information, then what it is? Let me show you another slide. This is an example. See, this example, the first two picture is irrelevant, and the last one from Ayush Chaubey, it is the relevant one. Application for associate software developer at etc. This subject contains the relevant information. And if we talk about the content of the information, content of that email, then this is the exact relevant information where the content varies from job description to job description every single time. So be wise while applying the resume, while applying the job, while sending the resume. Be wise. Use common sense. Right now, talking about the email body, your email body have should have very good cover letter. And now, if I'm talking about the cover letter, it should not be just a copy paste from Google. Use your mind and create a good cover letter. Your detail should, which has been asked in the job description in the job portal or in the social media or in the email, try to give that information in your email body, right? It should not be blank. Your email body should not always blank, right? Moving on to next one. I have seen lot of people are so desperate to apply the job, and they will collect all the HR information, all the email ID which they can apply, and just save the time. They will collect all the email ID and send in one go, which is not, actually it is not relevant. Try to approach recruiter by recruiter, recruiter by recruiter every single time and every single mail. Don't be in hurry, right? You are going to sell yourself. I'm sorry I have taken your example, Prahlad, but it is not relevant, right? The agenda, the intention to get take this example to improve yourself, right? Now there are some key points what we should follow, right? You should not stop yourself between you and your laptop. Try to meet people, try to talk people over the call, right? Give the, talk to people, give your resume, give your information. Don't just apply through traditional way, like you got, you have seen some email id, somebody is hiring, you just send that. Try to gather the information, try to talk to that person. Trust me, if you're talking to somebody, you have just crossed your one way. You are just first step you have cleared about the mindset. How? Let's suppose I am a recruiter, I got 20 resume today, and in those 20 you are one of the person who just called me and said, Amar, I have sent you my resume, please check it, review, and let me know if any change is required. So, in that 20 resume, I will be able to remember that one person who called me, and I can give my time to that one person rather than checking 19 resume. Of course, I have to check that 90, but that one person who called me will get more weightage, right? You have created a list of company which might be MNC or top 5 MNC, top 10 MNC, and you try to prepare yourself for that MNC's companies. Let's suppose you have not cleared in those 5 companies. Then there are a lot of people who are getting tensed, who are getting depressed. I have prepared well and I didn't get the job. Trust me, there are millions of company all over the world. If you have not been selected in one company, don't lose your hope. How to search the job? I will be creating another video to give step by step procedure, which company is good, how to select the right company, how to search the job, what to write in cover letter. That I will be covering in the next session. But yes, if you have created the top 5 MNC, and if you're not being selected in those companies, don't lose your hope. Try to increase your boundary, try to increase your list, and trust me, one day you will success. Don't doubt yourself. Don't just self negative talk. It is not required. Always, always say to yourself, I can do it. I can do it. Speak positive to yourself. Before appearing any interview, be it face to face, be it virtual, talk positive to yourself. Prepare well. If you are scared with English, talk in mirror. Speak in front of the mirror and you will clear the battle. Don't just play with your strength, right? You should know your weakness also. How? Let's suppose I am going to give an interview today, and I know my weakness that I don't know Java, right? And recruiter asked, tell me something about Java, and I know my weakness. So rather than bluffing, I can say directly, sir, I don't know Java. I'm learning. If I'm getting the chance to learn, I can learn. Don't lie to the resume, to the recruiter. Don't ever bluff, right? While sending the resume, while creating the email, while creating the resume, don't always try to check before sending. It should not have typo. Typing mistake is blunder. Okay. Try to review before send, right? And just I told few minutes back, like there are people who are just using one cover letter for multiple companies. So by mistake, let's suppose you are applying in Infosys, right? And you have sent Accenture cover letter to Infosys. What impression you will be making to that recruiter? Think, think, then decide, right? And don't be desperate. You are not a beggar, right? You are a job seeker, and you have to sell yourself in this job market with your relevant skills and information, of course, right? I have seen a lot of people their social media with lot of negative talk, self talk, politics talk. Don't let your social media to talk negative about yourself, to talk wrong about yourself. Nowadays, companies has started checking the background check with your social media also, right? Your LinkedIn, your Facebook, right? This should always be, it should not have the negative information. It should not create a bad impact about yourself, right? Now, I am going to give some suggestion what to do. Never ever lie in an interview or in a resume. If you don't know the answer, say I don't know. Don't just copy and paste the resume. Always try to create a customized resume. for every single job. Don't use the same resume, same cover letter for every job. Try to customize it. Don't apply all the job which you came across. Check yourself. You are fit for that job or not. You have the enough knowledge, skill, experience or not. Then apply. Right? Never ever be late in interview, in face to face interview. Never ever be late. And never ever be too early also. Try to be in time. Try to be on time. Always. Dress up properly. Your you should always looks like professional, right? Casual dress, business casual, always okay. Formal, best. Dress up properly, right? Firm handshake. Your handshake should not be too tight or too low, right? Too loose. Firm handshake. Do proper research before going for any of the interview. Research about the company, research about the job, research about the industry. Before appearing for any interview, do proper research, then go for the interview. And during the interview, don't be too much talkative. Don't just talk, 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 talk. No, let the interviewer talk. Let her ask the question. Give the relevant information. And again, if you don't know, say I don't know. Right? And always be thankful to God, first of all, and after every single interview. Never ever forget to send a thank you note as a follow up. Right? So, guys, that's all from my side. I hope I have given information which is required today. Yes, I will be creating some other set of videos which I will be providing to you guys. Thank you so much for your time, your patience, your learning. And yes, keep working on yourself, keep learning, keep signing. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.